Hello, good morning, and welcome to Niger News Series. Today, we delve into a saga so riveting it reads like a Shakespearean drama. A story of power, betrayal, tradition, and justice, all unfolding in the heart of northern Nigeria. In an unbelievable twist, the Court of Appeal has reinstated Sanusi Lamido Sanusi as the rightful Emir of Kano, reigniting one of the most contentious battles in Nigeria's history between a revered monarch and a former governor who dared to redraw the map of tradition itself. But this isn't just about a man reclaiming his throne. It's a tale of how a political feud brought an ancient caliphate to its knees. The genesis of this rift lies in the audacious clash between Sanusi, an outspoken reformist and critic of corruption, and Governor Abdullahi Ganduje, whose administration came under scrutiny for alleged financial improprieties. As Sanusi raised his voice against bad governance, Ganduje wielded his political power, culminating in the unprecedented decision to fragment the centuries-old Kano emirate into 5 smaller emirates. This act was seen by many as an orchestrated attack on Sanusi's authority, a bold move to silence a critic and diminish the influence of one of Nigeria's most powerful traditional institutions. Yet, the story didn't end there. What followed were dramatic depositions, forced exile, fierce legal battles, and a series of court rulings that have now delivered this stunning twist: the return of Sanusi as the Emir of Kano. The question now is, what does this mean for the fractured Kano Emirate? And what role has the judiciary played in this saga? Has justice truly prevailed? Or does this ruling raise more questions than answers? Stay with us as we unravel the layers of this gripping tale that continues to captivate the nation. Genesis of the rift. Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, a celebrated former central bank governor, ascended the throne as the 14th Emir of Kano in 2014. Known for his progressive views and outspoken criticisms of governance, Sanusi quickly became a polarizing figure. His bold critiques of corruption and policy mismanagement drew applause from many, but also set him on a collision course with the political elite, most notably Governor Ganduje. By 2019, tensions had reached a boiling point. Sanusi's consistent criticism of Ganduje's administration, including allegations of corruption and economic mismanagement, created an irreparable rift. In what many saw as an act of retaliation, Ganduje signed a controversial law dividing the historic Kano Emirate into 5 smaller emirates, effectively reducing Sanusi's influence. A calculated move, the creation of new emirates. Ganduje justified his decision as a bid to revive pre-colonial emirates and improve governance. However, critics argued it was a politically motivated move to dilute Sanusi's power and silence dissent. The newly created emirates, Bichi, Rano, Gaya, and Karaye, came with new emirs, including Ado Bayero, son of the revered late Emir Ado Bayero. This split, while technically legal, was seen by many as a deliberate attack on Kano's centuries-old tradition. Deposition and exile. In March 2020, Ganduje formally deposed Sanusi, citing insubordination and misconduct. The former emir was forcibly removed from his palace and banished to Nasarawa state. The public outcry was immediate, as many saw this as a blatant abuse of power. Sanusi, undeterred, took his fight to the courts, challenging both his dethronement and subsequent exile as unconstitutional. Timeline of legal battles in the Kano Emirate tussle. A reflection of Nigeria's susceptible judiciary. The protracted conflict between former Emir Sanusi Lamido Sanusi, and ex-governor Abdullahi Ganduje of Kano State, has traversed various legal arenas, highlighting the vulnerabilities within Nigeria's judiciary. Below is a detailed timeline of the key legal battles that have shaped this saga. April 2017. Initiation of investigation. The Kano State Public Complaints and Anti-Corruption Commission commenced an investigation into the financial activities of the Kano Emirate Council, scrutinizing alleged misappropriation of funds under Emir Sanusi's leadership. May 2017. Assembly's probe and subsequent suspension. The Kano State House of Assembly established an 8-member committee to investigate Emir Sanusi over allegations of abuse of office and improper conduct. Following interventions by prominent northern governors, the Assembly suspended its investigation, aiming to foster reconciliation between the Emir and the governor. December 2019. Fragmentation of the Kano Emirate. Governor Ganduje assented to a bill passed by the Kano State House of Assembly, resulting in the division of the historic Kano Emirate into 5 separate emirates. This move significantly reduced Emir Sanusi's traditional authority and was perceived by many as politically motivated. March 2020. Dethronement and legal challenge. Emir Sanusi was dethroned by Governor Ganduje, citing insubordination and other allegations. Subsequently, Sanusi was exiled to Nasarawa State. Sanusi's legal team filed a lawsuit challenging his dethronement and exile, arguing that the actions violated his fundamental human rights. February 2021. High Court ruling. The Federal High Court in Abuja ruled that the banishment of Sanusi was unconstitutional, stating that it infringed upon his rights to personal liberty and freedom of movement. The court awarded him damages, underscoring the illegality of the state's actions. May 2024. Court of Appeal reinstatement. In a landmark judgment, the Court of Appeal reinstated Sanusi as the Emir of Kano, declaring his earlier removal as unlawful. This ruling cast doubt on the legitimacy of the new emirates created by Governor Ganduje and reignited debates over the politicization of traditional institutions. Implications for Nigeria's judiciary. This series of legal confrontations underscores the susceptibility of Nigeria's judiciary to political influences. The judiciary's involvement in resolving what many view as politically motivated actions by the executive branch raises concerns about its independence and impartiality. Public confidence. Frequent judicial interventions in political disputes may erode public trust in the democratic process, as courts increasingly become arbiters in matters traditionally settled through political means. Judicial integrity. Allegations of corruption and undue influence within the judiciary further complicate its role as a fair umpire, with some studies highlighting the prevalence of judicial bribery and procurement fraud in Nigeria. The 2025 Appeal Court ruling. In a surprising turn, the Court of Appeal in Abuja, on January 10, 2025, delivered a significant ruling concerning the protracted Kano Emirate dispute. The court vacated a previous order that had nullified the reinstatement of Sanusi Lamido Sanusi as the 16th Emir of Kano. This appellate decision effectively overturned the June 20, 2024, judgment by the Federal High Court, which had invalidated Sanusi's reappointment. The Court of Appeal determined that the Federal High Court lacked the jurisdiction to adjudicate matters pertaining to the Kano Emirate, emphasizing that such issues fall within the purview of the Kano State High Court. Consequently, the Court of Appeal ordered that the case be remitted to the Chief Judge of the Kano State High Court for reassignment to another judge for expeditious determination. This ruling underscores the complexities and jurisdictional challenges inherent in the legal battles surrounding the Kano Emirate, highlighting the judiciary's role in navigating traditional and political disputes. The role of the judiciary: fair umpire or political tool? The judiciary's involvement in this saga has been pivotal but controversial. While the courts have delivered rulings that highlight the unconstitutionality of some of Ganduje's actions, critics argue that the judiciary's decisions are often influenced by political interests. This aligns with the assertions of legal analyst Dele Farotimi, who has frequently criticized the judiciary for being inconsistent and susceptible to manipulation. What's next for Kano? The reinstatement of Sanusi marks a new chapter in the Kano Emirate saga. However, it remains unclear how the ruling will be implemented or how it will affect the other emirates created by Ganduje. The division of Kano's traditional system has left a deep scar, and restoring unity will require diplomacy, leadership, and a commitment to preserving the integrity of the emirate. Conclusion: the imperative of separation of powers. The Kano Emirate saga is a stark reminder of why the separation of powers is essential in any functioning democracy. When leaders wield unchecked authority, they often use it to suppress dissenting voices, stifle opposition, and dismantle institutions that should act as checks on their power. Governor Ganduje's actions, reshaping traditional institutions to suit political goals, are emblematic of the lengths to which power-hungry and corrupt leaders will go to silence critics and consolidate control. This underscores the need for a robust and independent judiciary, legislature, and civil society. When these pillars are allowed to function without interference, they serve as safeguards against the tyranny of one branch or individual. The judiciary's role in the Kano Emirate case highlights the potential to correct overreach and restore balance, even if such actions sometimes come after significant damage has been done. To rise above oppression, we must foster a culture of listening and learning. Knowledge and open dialogue empower societies to resist manipulation and demand accountability. Embracing knowledge, whether through education, historical understanding, or awareness of rights, is the most potent weapon against tyranny. It ensures that power remains a tool for governance, not an instrument of oppression. The future of Kano, and indeed Nigeria, rests on the willingness of its leaders and citizens to prioritize justice, accountability, and the collective good over personal ambition. Only then can the nation truly move toward sustainable peace, unity, and progress. Thanks for watching Niger News series. Share your thoughts in the comments like this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking news and in-depth analysis.